Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy Louis back once again on the Louis Sports Network with another heavy hitter banger with yet another video. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure your notifications are on. Obviously, make sure you share the content and comment down below. Truly appreciate it. Hope everybody once again is staying safe on this Thursday afternoon. I truly appreciate it. So, the name of the game in this video is about Allen Iverson versus D-Wade. Who wore the better number 3 in their basketball career? This is very, very, very difficult. So I'm going to try to be subjective and make some objective points about both players. Now, number one, both of these guys are all-time great players. They definitely deserve their respect in terms of what they brought to the game. Definitely, there are going to be fans of obviously both. There's going to be a little certain more bias. These are two players that I enjoyed watching growing up during the 2000s era. Especially when you talk about Iverson, who played probably in the meat of the ISO ball era. And then Dwyane Wade pretty much peaking right as the ISO ball era was pretty much ending. Okay. The better number 3. You could pretty much make a case for both guys, honestly. I mean, when you talk about Allen Iverson, I mean, this is a guy who changed the game from a cultural standpoint. You're talking about a guy who was also very small in stature. The guy played with a heart bigger than his size. You're talking about a guy who played football in high school and took enormous sums of punishment playing in a big man's game when the 2000s were still utilizing big men, and we had some talented big men in the early 2000s. For Iverson to be able to play through the amount of injuries he played, you know, where do you think that the influence of the cornrows came? The baggy shorts, baggy jeans, the hip hop style, whereas the rules had to change. I mean, the tattoos, excuse me, that came from Allen Iverson. So from a cultural impact, Allen Iverson changed NBA culture forever. So you got to give him that. He was one of the most dominant scorers at his size. What, 5'11", 6', 165 pounds that the game has ever seen. And he's 7th all-time in NBA history in scoring at 26.7 points per game. So you must give Allen Iverson his respect. His ability to be an MVP in basketball in 2001, leading the league in scoring and leading the Sixers to a 56-26 record. Yes, I mean, he had help. Dikembe Mutombo, Theo Rattler, Tony Kukoc, George Lynch. Okay, he's had some of those guys, you know, in terms of their help. But when you look at the talent, the Sixers were not really a talented team that he helped lead to the NBA Finals. I mean, Aaron McKee was his best player off the bench, 6th man of the year, and he averaged what, just over 13 points a game. You know, Eric Snow, you know, being the point guard of the team, starting point guard. You know, so they weren't much. I mean, Jermaine Jones, Kevin Ollie, Rajah Bell, you have a lot of cast-offs on the team. No disrespect to those guys, but, you know, he was able to lead them to the NBA Finals, you know, being that as it may, you know, going against what? Vince Carter, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen in the playoffs, being able to get one game against Kobe and Shaq with the Lakers. People were saying that the games weren't competitive. I revert to digress. I saw all 3 games. The first 3 games were very competitive. The last 2 were not. So there's a difference when I watched the series. I saw that series. His iconic step over Tyronn Lue, being able to lead the league in steals 3 times. He made, what, 3 All-NBA teams. He led the league in steals 3 times, as I mentioned. Led the league in scoring 4 times, so 4 scoring titles, 11-time All-Star. So, you know, definitely Allen Iverson is one of the greatest to ever play. Then you have, so you go from the answer, Allen Iverson, to the flash, D-Wade. You're talking about one of the greatest 2 guards in NBA history to wear that number 3 in NBA history. Definitely underrated. You know, definitely had some injury-plagued seasons, but peak for peak, Dwyane Wade was just about as good as anybody in his generation when he played basketball. You're talking about a guy who led the league in steals and blocks in 2009. He's an Olympic gold medalist for the 2008 Olympic team. You're talking about a 13-time All-Star, 2006 Finals MVP. You're talking about a guy who made 3 All-NBA teams. He also made defensive teams as well. Dwyane Wade is one of the greatest leaders in NBA history. Great leader. Impactful. He can make big plays, can make big shots, can play in big moments. I mean, AI had his moments too, so I'm not going to take that away from him as well. But look at it this way. I've seen people in the comment section today when comparing Allen Iverson to Dwyane Wade. And listen, Dwyane Wade, his influence from the number 3 actually came from Allen Iverson. So I'm not mad that AI was voted the best number 3. It's your personal preference. But, I mean, man, just think about this. People were saying that, oh, what was Dwyane Wade without Shaquille O'Neal when he couldn't make it past the second round? Let me put it into perspective. Dwyane Wade was a rookie. You know, he's from that historic 2003 draft class. 5th overall pick in the NBA draft in 2003. In his rookie year, he went up against Baron Davis and the New Orleans Hornets. He went to 7 games in his rookie year. And LeBron, who didn't make the playoffs that year, and Melo, he did play in the tougher Western Conference, but he got knocked off in the first round to Minnesota. Dwyane Wade not only made a game go-ahead basket in that series against the Hornets, but the Miami Heat eliminated New Orleans out the first round, and he went 6 games against the Indiana Pacers in the second round. So think about that. He would have went to back-to-back 7-game series in his rookie season. This was before they acquired Shaq. And Shaq, again, very impactful. The Heat were 1 win away from going to the NBA Finals because both Shaq and Dwyane Wade were hurt. But in Dwyane Wade's second year, people forget that Dwyane Wade was emerging. And Shaq was declining. Yeah, Shaq came in and he made an impact because, like I said, you know, he was, 32, 33, but he was starting to decline. Look at Wade's numbers in the 06 Finals. They're saying, oh, Alonzo Mourning, Gary Payton, and Shaq. But Shaq was declining. Alonzo Mourning was a role player coming off the bench. And then it's the same with Gary Payton. People make it seem like if Dwyane was playing with prime players, and it was like he was not. I'm not saying that those guys they were bombs or they were squash, but the next best scorer past Dwyane Wade, only one player, I believe, averaged double digits in the finals. One player other than Dwyane Wade. I mean, you know, with the addition of LeBron and Chris Bosh, you know, he was able to win 2 more NBA championships. He went to the finals 5 times. 3 and 2 NBA finals records. I mean, led the league in block shots and steals in the same season. More blocks and steals combined than LeBron and Dwight Howard. Yes, LeBron, who won the MVP that year. So you ask me, who was the best number 3 to ever wear it? I really can't pick. Whoever you pick is fine. Dwyane Wade was great at wearing number 3. Allen Iverson was great at wearing number 3. And like I said, Wade can affect both sides of the floor. Allen Iverson, it was a little bit of a disadvantage because he was small. And he would be the first to tell you that he wasn't the greatest defender. But at the end of the day, we need to just appreciate the greatness. What I'm beginning to see from the media is they continue to compare these players because they have favorites and they don't like the other player because what they didn't like. At the end of the day, respect the greatness of Allen Iverson and respect the greatness of Flash. And the answer. That's all I'm going to say about that. Both guys deserve their due respect. This is why we love the NBA. And as the NBA motto says, I love this game. So ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Louis back with another one. Stay tuned for the NBA Jeopardy cooking up at 7:30. As always, this is your boy Louis Basketball. I said basketball. Sports Network with another one. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank y'all for watching.